Hello. Well, Quinn, do you have to scream? Do you have to scream? What's wrong? She's playing with her dollhouse. And she gets upset when she can't put the garage door down. And she hasn't slept. She hasn't had a nap today, so she's like extra hype. But anyway, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I spontaneously jumped on here after making some dinner. And I'm not hungry right now, so I was like, I didn't really say, alright, I'm not hungry, let me go do a tarot read, but as I sat down, after saying I'm not hungry, I was like, let me pull some cards. See what's going on. See what energies I can pick up right now. There's been a lot of stuff happening. I can say that much. There's a lot of stuff happening for a lot of people. I don't know why. I don't necessarily know why. It's just a lot of shit happening. A lot of stuff moving. I don't know if it's because we're entering Scorpio and we're getting closer to that second full moon of the month, or what? Or Mercury retrograde, or whatever planetary alignment's happening that I don't know about. There's just shit always happening, but the energies have been rather intense, and yeah, just a lot happening, because as I'm shuffling, there's been a lot of cards just flying out, but I just don't feel like reading them. Just flying out. I don't feel like they have any sense of anything. There's just a lot of cards, but the very first card before I started the video was the High Priestess, and I was like, there we go. Let's read these cards. Intuition on high. So yeah, somebody could be leaving behind something, moving away from something that doesn't serve them anymore, and it could be a hard decision. Just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, let's get into this read. I think I shuffled good enough. Cut the deck. I'm using my Everyday Witch Tarot mini deck.
Mommy,
Huh? So Quinn just climbed onto the back side of me. So she's gonna be like jumping around. Alright, so I shuffled, I cut the deck. She's about to pass out. She's got her pillow, she's got her tete. You gonna go to sleep? You gonna take a nap? You gonna take a nap? And then she, like, 10 minutes later, she's gonna be out. If I had this light off, she probably would go to sleep, but she's getting there. Alright, anyway, guys, sorry. I cut the deck, so let's start pulling from the top. I'm using my Everyday Witch mini tarot deck. I want to buy another mini deck. Yeah. Anyway. It's a spider. Take it out. First card. Knight of Pentacles. Coming in. Strong. Knight of Pentacles. I love this knight. He's just so ready. So ready to go get him. He's got all his tools. He's got one foot on the ground and one in the air, and he is just eye on the prize. And he's going against the wind. But he seems very sure and very hot, actually. He's a really hot guy. Let's see what else we got. And we got Six of Wands. So whatever you're moving towards, remember I did say that I feel like somebody's moving away from something. Yeah, I feel like this is what you're doing. Knight of Pentacles vibes, you know, got your eye on the prize for something, and that prize looks pretty good. You are really sure in yourself. Yeah, this is a Six of Wands. You are really sure within yourself and your ability to be a leader in some way or form, shape or form. And it's like it exudes confidence in what you're moving towards or trying to achieve. Now we do have the Hierophant in reverse. It can mean two things. You're not taking your spiritual practice seriously, or you're done being the student and it's now time to be the teacher. So practice what you preach, I think. Maybe for some. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Nice. You got an ace amongst all of this, bro. You're really moving towards some solid grounds within yourself. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. Now, this card can mean two things. Either. Actually, no, it just means this one that I can pick up is that your sense of direction. It's weird how, like, you're very, like, eye on the prize and confident within yourself and the position you're in. You got the Ace of Cups, so your emotion, you're able to lead with your heart. But then the Chariot in reverse comes up, and it just throws me into a whirlwind of maybe you don't know how to achieve it. It's like you have the plan, the blueprint, but you don't have, or it's like still in rough draft mode, and you're trying to, I don't want to say you're trying to, I think you're just at this position, like the Chariot here, of not knowing where to go, which way to go with it. So you have all this momentum, but nowhere to go with it, if that makes sense. Got the Queen of Swords next. Queen of Swords. You're really cutting things out that don't serve you. This might be one thing that doesn't serve you, your indecisiveness. And then Knight of Wands, yeah. Another knight. You start off with a knight and you end with a knight. And then I think it's like you went forward in a one position, and I think it's more of like self-development, being grounded within yourself to achieve what it is you want to achieve. But you can only go so far with that. And I think that's why the Chariot was in reverse, because you're now trying to figure out, not trying to figure out, you had to cut away some things within yourself to be able to move forward and progress into this Knight of Wands energy, which is the knight that really gets shit done. I mean, he's about to go fight this dragon, and he looks confident himself. All the knights look really confident. They're knights, they have to be. But he is in air and ready for action. Like, he's ready to go fight this dragon, who's just fire-breathing craziness. Let me see what the overall... Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You could be coming out of a karmic cycle. Some of you, and I feel like once the Queen of Swords got involved, that's when the cycle ended, because you started cutting things out. Started getting really real with yourself and others. And she's almost out. And that's what made you graduate almost from this Knight of Pentacles, who was still foot on the ground, to, he's also slow and steady, to this knight, this fast-paced Knight of Wands. Actually, he's not fast-paced. The Knight of Swords is more of a fast-paced kind of energy, but this Knight of Wands still is kind of fast in a strategic way. This guy is slow and steady, strategic, and this guy's ready for anything. He's what, this guy, his name is Rambling Mike. Every time the Knight of Wands comes up, he's like, there's that fire pony. He's funny. I think I have him in my featured channels on my page, on my channel, my main channel page, whatever it's called. So that's what I got for the tarot. Now, okay. So I'm gonna pull a Moonology card because you're at a position where you're really gonna make things happen. You're really moving forward with your goals. You had them set at one point. You're coming out of a karmic cycle, which is amazing. First, okay, we got work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. We're just getting into Scorpio season, guys. I mean, it's not the new moon, but it's definitely Scorpio season. It says work through your fears. And I think that's what you're doing with this Queen of Swords. She has no fear. She is sympathetic because it's the female aspect, the more feminine aspect of the royal swords couple. The masculine is masculine, obviously. The king is masculine, the queen is feminine. So the king can be a little bit non-sympathetic. She has some sort of sympathy, but her sword is still up and ready to strike if needed. It's not, it's the sword of truth. So if it's not, if it's not anything real, or if it's presenting as false, or she senses that, because she is intuitive as well. I was gonna say her cat, she has a white cat, but there's a cat in every one of these cards. Every one of these cards, there's a cat somewhere. Actually, oh snap, there isn't a cat here. That's interesting. I think this is the only card that doesn't have a cat in it. Oh wait, this one doesn't either. Well then, you know what? I take back that statement. That's interesting. Never mind. Well, yeah, so she does have a cat at her foot, which speaks of intuition, spiritual guidance. So I think you are working through your fear. There she is. She's out. You see this? You see this? See this girl? She's done. It's kind of late. It's almost 7. Man, she's gonna be out for a while. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what I was thinking about something. So yeah, work through your fears. I'm gonna read from the book so you guys can get a better understanding of what that card actually means. And now that she's asleep, I'll just turn off the cartoons. Maybe you guys can hear me a little better. I don't know if you heard the cartoons playing in the back. But let's see. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that rises from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. I cannot say that word. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you need, you are magical. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is a time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, and an emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Additional meanings for this card. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. I'm a Scorpio, so that one kind of triggered me. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. So those are additional 5 more additional meanings for the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. I want to pull one more Moonology card. See what else we have. Yeah, 2. We got 2 full moons. Show the world the real you. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. Alright, so we got full moon in Aquarius and full moon in Libra. Show the world the world the real you. A win-win outcome is forecast. I like that win-win. Shit. I mean, I'm not trying to be above anybody. just trying to, show the world the real you, Aquarius. My Aquarius people, they're fucking weird as fuck, but amazing at the same time. My little aliens. Alright, so a win-win outcome is forecast. Show the world the real you. Let's do show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Got away from me. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what makes you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Work through your fears. I do believe that those two are kind of linked together. You're not showing, not that you're not, because I did say that you're working through your fears. I think you really are with this Queen of Swords. And that's why you're coming out as the Knight of Wands. He's a doer. That Knight of Wands is a doer. And whatever he wants, he gets. You are working through your fear. Now, this is just a reminder, to, show your real side. Show the real you. I shouldn't say side. Because I think these two together, because this one was talking about, sexier times and whatnot. And, I don't know why I thought this was Virgo. Because I looked at the moon and it reminded me of Virgo. But, yeah, maybe some of you are in hermit mode right now. Because Virgo rules hermit. And, sexier times are coming, so maybe, come out of your shell, like the Virgo hermit, and show your true side, like the Aquarius. Because Aquariuses do not hold back. Now, let's see what this win-win outcome is forecast. I think by you doing this inner work and transforming your fears into things that'll actually benefit you, you will attract what you're looking for. And in the end, it will be a win-win situation because somebody's going to get this amazing, unique you, and you're going to be presenting yourself in the most rawest form, and somebody's going to genuinely like that about you. So it's like the person who's attracted to you is a win, and you who's attracted to the person who's attracted to your real is a win. Now you can take that, and not apply it in a romantic situation, but that's what I feel, especially with that new moon in Scorpio. We're just getting into Scorpio season, so hey, happy birthday to my Scorpios, and happy birthday to my late Libras, or my cuspers. Yeah. Now, I don't know if okay. I was like, should I read the win-win outcome is forecast for that? I guess so. So full moon in Libra, win-win. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship. I'm just saying, what did I say? Win-win. About to start a new relationship, or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card also refers to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Interesting. I'm gonna have to put you on a quick... No, hold on. Okay. Now, I did say... I forgot what I said exactly, but I was like, if you were to attract somebody while you're working on your fears, you're kind of distracted anyway. You don't see possible suitors. You're not even looking, really, because you're busy doing your self-work. So that stuff gets really deep, and it's new moon in Scorpio, and Scorpio's like in the text said that Scorpios like to get fucking deep, down to the meaning, down to the root of it, deep dive, sea dive into the darkness, the abyss. Like, we dwell in those in those waters. So sometimes you kind of get consumed with doing so much inner work, but as you're doing that inner work, you're actually showing the world the real you. Because with that inner work dissolves all of the fucking walls, all of the misconceptions, or all of the illusions that have been built from your fucking childhood and beyond. They're all falling away, and it's all revealing more and more of you. So it's like, while you're working on your fears, you're actually revealing the real you. And while that's happening, like I said, you're going to be attracting things on that frequency. And I'm getting high. It said sexier times, okay? And I'm all like stuck on that right now. I'm like, sexier times. For you. It's gonna bring in that win-win situation. And that means somebody loving the real you, and you finding somebody who loves the real you. And probably vice versa. You might be finding somebody who's exposing their real you. Because I feel like when you operate on a certain frequency, and that's what you're spilling out, you're attracting what you're spilling out. Now, it's a lot of it's subconscious. So, yeah, you get some bad eggs because, hey, we're not perfect. But, the higher you build yourself, the more clarity you will get with what exactly you're fucking doing. If that makes sense. Now, what you're doing, you're on a path, and you're on a mission, because these starting with a knight and ending with a knight, or especially starting with the Knight of Pentacles and ending with the Knight of Wands with the Queen there, and all this other juicy stuff like the Six of Wands, the Hierophant reverse, and this Ace of Cups. It's like you're really becoming very confident in yourself, and the universe is even blessing you with a cup, saying like, here, take this on your journey. You're gonna need it. It's gonna help you big time. Namaste. And yes, you are kind of in a position like you don't know, and I just think because there's a lot of fear involved, whereas you need to work on, and you will. You are. You turn in. The Queen of Swords is here. She's all about cutting shit, making shit. It's like making. It's like cutting out snowflakes for Christmas. You know, with scissors, just. And then at the end, it's like pling, fucking beautiful, intricate snowflakes. And that's what you're in the process of doing. You're snipping away shit that doesn't serve you, and snipping away shit that doesn't serve you internally and externally. And that's moving you into a different position of a knight. From this this Knight of Pentacles to this, oh my god, this Knight of Wands. Go get 'em attitude. And like I said, you're coming out of a karmic situation, so that's probably what had you in some weird ass hermit mode. I don't know why I get hermit. Now I do want to pull some. I want to pull a clarifier card at the end from the Path of the Soul to see like where you at on your path, soul path. And I'm gonna pull a guidance card or an advice, guidance, whatever, from the Halloween Oracle deck, because we're getting so close to Halloween, and I'm telling you, the realms or the veil is really fucking thinning. Not saying I've been seeing anything, but I have definitely been feeling things, and not like ooh spooky feeling stuff. I've just been feeling this open and this open and this, and like, Kundalini fucking craziness going on. And I just love it. It's not really the Kundalini rising kind of energy. It's just, that's what it feels like, because I feel like there's so many points just lighting up, and I'm like observing it, and I'm somewhat subconscious to it, but I just notice a difference within me, moving closer and closer to Halloween, and even the 2 weeks after Halloween. I know it's gonna be still very ripe. All right, so let's get a guidance card or an advice card for this reading, because there's a lot of work that's being done, and I am so proud of you. It's tough, but man, you are doing it, and you're about to get rewarded. Let's get a card for my jack-o'-lantern protection. Jack-o'-lantern protection. I don't know what this card means, so I have to read from the book. Sorry, guys. But it does say protection, so you are protected. I'm just going to say it. You are protected, so just continue on your path. Everything will work out for you. Just believe that it will, and it will. But in the meantime, nothing's going to escape you that doesn't belong to you. Wait, nothing's going to escape you that belongs to you. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to read the whole thing, because the description usually talks about like the historic meaning of the card, and then it goes into like if you pull this card, yada yada yada, which is usually just a paragraph, but it's a total of 2 paragraphs right now, 2 good sized paragraphs. Okay, so story time. And sorry that you see, well, I mean, yeah, you see my reflection on my computer. Let me just do this. Alright, jack-o'-lantern, protection. Halloween wouldn't be the same without the carving of pumpkins into scary jack-o'-lanterns. Glowing menacingly glowing menacingly from porches, dinner tables, and porches everywhere. Jacks actually have a rich history and a spiritual bent. The original term for a jack-o'-lantern was a will-o'-wisp, an old British term. The will-o'-the-wisp was a small bundle of sticks used as a flame or torch. The Celts, the Irish, and those living in the Scottish Highlands all carved winter vegetables, not just pumpkins, but also parsnips, carrots, or beets. The time around Samhain, Halloween, was of course when the Fae and the goblins were said to be roaming wild, and so the lanterns were intended to be both scary, scaring off the undesirable, and to light the way in the dark. Today, carving pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, have become an art in itself and true icon of Halloween. Intricate designs, both scary and funny, can be found in almost every home that celebrates the holiday. Both electric light and candles now illuminate the inside of the lanterns. Know that you are protected and that you are capable of, sounds like what I was saying, creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you in this short jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and draw this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. And you're going to do that. With that Queen of Swords energy, she's all about boundaries. She's like, and like not that. Just, yeah, that's what's up. Self-care. Now, let's see what path you're on with this Path of the Soul Oracle. This is a really nice reading. It's very, like, assertive. I mean, it's assertive and it's very, I can't think of the word, but it's reassuring. Yes, this reading is very reassuring for me and for whoever it resonates. How exciting. It's just, this is a very good reading. It's lovely, lovey-dovey. I love it. Right in the middle of the tarot is the Ace of Cups, so just get ready for that. Alright, let's see. For this reading, what intuitive fractal art can we pull for the listener and the reader? I was going to say the reader, but no. For the listener and the reader. Oh, I got 2. And I was like the listener and the reader. So the first one, because I said the listener and the reader. I might just keep this one for myself. Sorry. It's personal. But I'll show you the card either way. Because I don't know what they mean. So this is the this is for the listener. I have read this card before, but I can't remember what it is. It's number 6. Sorry that my lighting sucks, and sorry that you see the computer. So that's for the listener, and this is for the reader. Number 25. It's like really white. It's like pew. It almost looks like, well, this one almost looks like there's, I was gonna say an entity in the back, but yours, the listener, it's like there's this thing and then there's something just cutting right through it. It's like disturbing the piece. But let me just read from the book, because I'm not about to try to interpret those cards. This card. So let's see what this is called. Breakthrough. I said disturbing the piece. This is like something cutting through. Breakthrough. That's what it's called. Let's turn this down. So, breakthrough. There is a thin veil which separates us from other dimensions of existence. You are now energetically breaking through this veil. You may be experiencing knowings or feelings of other dimensions. Your consciousness is moving beyond this third dimensional realm. Embrace the moment of clarity and understanding that flow with this greater knowing. As you break through the veil, you are in closer contact with your guides and other divine beings who are here to aid you on your journey. I think this is for both of us. So I'm going to go ahead and read for the reader, because I did say for the listener and for the reader. So, in a way, these two cards are for us. They're for us. Alright, so that was breakthrough. Whoop whoop. I'm telling you, man, I don't know what happened, but I hope I got what I got. But anyway, I hope I got what I got, because I just realized my thing was paused, but my screen was black, and I'm not sure when that happened. But I think it happened as soon as my screen came on, because I accidentally touched it. So, it's a great time, man. It's a great time to be getting this breakthrough card. Especially, we're getting closer and closer. You're getting out of a freaking karmic cycle. You're getting really clear with yourself. You're doing the inner work that's attracting positive things. You're protected. And the realms and the veils are getting thinner and thinner. Oh, how exciting. It's all exciting. If you're into that stuff. If you're not, then you're just kind of like missing out. This is a new drug. Okay, now this one. 25. Oh shit. Oh, that's so interesting. I'm on page 25. Well, I was reading this one, Breakthrough, which we got, and then this one's page 25, and this is card 25. I was about to read it, but I was like, oh no, that's not the card number, that's the page number. But it's called Bull Guide. I'm going to read it. It's card number 7, and it's called Bull Guide. Like a bull, like a raging bull. Bull Guide. The Bull Guide appears to offer you strength as you move through your life. He imparts the teaching and wisdom of standing strong and firm when you need to, and not allowing others to cross your personal boundaries. Here, that's that boundaries word again. Look at all the situations happening around you at this time. Bull Guide is here to help you be firm wherever and whenever you need to be. He wants to remind you that you are strong and you are deeply supported as you find your way to your own self-empowerment. I like that I read that, guys. I hope you liked it too. More reassurance, bro. More reassurance. Love it. Okay, so let's read card number 25. And that was card number 7. So look up number 7, angel number. Card number 25. It's called Nature. It doesn't feel like nature at all to me, but hey, it's called Nature because it's so white. Well, let's read it. Okay. You guys can't even really see it, but it is time to return to nature and reconnect. Enjoy the scent of the flowers. Walk quietly by the ocean. Hug a tree and get rooted in the core of Mother Earth. It is time for a look within. Nature will bring you back on track. Watch, listen, breathe, and connect. Feel the pulse of life streaming throughout you, fully and naturally. Through our heart, we are connected to all things, including our higher self. Sit, quiet your mind, place your hand on your heart, and connect. It is here that you will find your truth. I don't know, I was like, I just want to pop my neck. Yeah. I think there is yeah, nature is very much another way of saying you need to pause. Because everything was saying there, it was almost like just taking a break and just slowing down and connecting. And the earth is very solid, so it's like just to be able to feel like that solidness, that grounding is magical alone. And since I'm not saying you seem to be in a chaotic road, no, but you are doing a lot of work, and I don't know if you're taking the time to ground yourself, to reconnect, to any of that, because you're so busy working on yourself, which is good. But everybody needs to take a break every now and then, and that break can look different for everybody. But this one in particular is saying go into nature, breathe in those pheromones that are always out and about. I mean, they're more out during spring, but they're always out and about. Breathe in those things. Get some sunlight on you. Walk barefooted to get that extra grounding sensation. Grounding vibrations. And just be, man. Breathe in that fresh air. Be a flower for a day. Just sit there and just be. And maybe a bee will come along too. I don't know. You won't know until you go out there and do it. But yeah. So that's all I have. And this was a very beautiful reading. Like, I really, really liked it. But yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be rewarded in a way that you don't expect. You are protected. And just listen out for anything coming through the veil. It ain't going to be, it might be scary. But don't take it as fear-based. Because you're working on that. Remember, you're working on your fear. It'll shed all these walls that you have within yourself, and the real you is going to be shining. But while that real you shining, I've been hearing a lot about boundaries. Just don't forget to have those boundaries in place. Don't have the boundaries in place for yourself, for others who don't align with your higher self. Alright, that's all I got. So I hope you liked the reading, and I just want to say, I apologize that I don't produce a lot of content. I am somewhat really busy, but things are changing starting next month, and hopefully I will have so much more time and so much more energy to give to you guys, because that's part of the reason why I don't produce a lot of content, because I just don't have the energy. But that's soon to change, and I cannot wait for this whole new thing with this channel. So you just stick around, have faith in me, because I have faith in you. But yeah, hope you liked it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. And congratulations.